One of the more practical ways that I think the unaspected nature of the second house, the sixth house, the eighth house, and the 12th house can like show up is in people who have really identifying placements in those houses and their need to include themselves. Their need to be reminded to include the fullness of themselves, right? So I think this plays out sort of particularly with people who have like the sun, the moon, the chart ruler in one of these unaspected houses, but also I think the personal placements or like a prominence in general can do this as well. But it's basically just this need to remember to include your actual full self in your conceptions of everything else, right? So with more Jupiter themed things, we're looking at like the need to include your real self in your worldview, right? Make room for yourself in your worldview. With Venus, it's like make room for yourself in your connections, in your conception of beauty, in your values. Make room for yourself in your values, right? With Mars, it's like with your activity, with your motivation, with your aggression, don't let your anger get the best of you, but also make room for the fullness of your self-expression in that. With your sun, make room for yourself in your ego. Make room for the fullness of your identity in what you long to be seen doing, in the way that you want to be perceived. With the moon, make room for yourself in the ways that you take care of yourself, in the ways that you believe in caretaking at large, right? With Saturn, make room for yourself in your discipline, in your long-term drive, right? Make room for yourself in the foundations that you're setting, in the way that you think about responsibility and accountability. I think this is just like a common need when it comes to these, like when it comes to like prominent placements or strong energies, but particularly these identity-oriented placements in these unaspected houses, because you have to sort of constantly be in this cycle of including the many facets of your identity that are not in conversation with each other by nature of this unaspected dynamic.